Modest laptop with an SSD drive. This is a really basic entry-level Lenovo machine, and we're going to switch it on, but it has an SSD drive inside it, which makes all the difference. Okay, so goes into its normal boot, but look how fast it just goes straight into Windows. That's impressive. Okay, look there, we're actually on the desktop now. Just to give you an idea, there's a Word, Microsoft Office, so we'll just click on that, and here we go. It's just gone straight in, no messing around. There's a new document, not a problem at all. Okay, close it down. We'll try another app here, Publisher. It's so speedy. Okay, this is the SSD technology at work. No internal moving parts, no wear and tear, much less heat, lasts longer, very fast. Okay, and if this had a regular hard drive, it would be just choking on this. It will be a lot slower. Okay, because this is just a regular Lenovo laptop. Okay, there's nothing special about it. There's Acrobat Reader, everything is just doing its thing. Okay, Word, Publisher, I'm doing them all at the same time. Did you see? There's no lag. It's just rock and roll. Okay, very impressive. It switches between them very quickly. As I said, there is no lag. That's just, it just does it the way you want it to, and you're not going to be waiting around. Okay, so that is a big deal. A normal hard disk on an old PC. Okay, so this is a really old PC, and we just switched it on. Okay, it is using a traditional hard drive, what you would call a plattered drive. Okay, so it has a disk spinning around on the inside. It's reading it, and well, you can see what's happening. Okay, it takes a while to do anything. There's an install of Windows 10 on it. It's only really getting into it now. When I say this is an old Athlon 64 processor, and it's in bad shape, we literally got it here. Someone just gave it to us. Okay, it's they didn't want it. It was that slow, and well, you can see why. This is actually after having a fresh install and having any kind of junkware removed, and it's optimized. And you can see for yourself, it's still slow. Okay, now with traditional drives, they just wear out because they have a motor inside them. So it doesn't matter who made the drive or what they made it out of or how good the manufacturer is. It's always going to fail at some point. Okay, and well, here we go. It's starting to get ready. Just remember how long ago we pressed the power on button. Okay, so we are on the sort of the interface to get into the desktop. Okay, so we'll have to enter a password in a moment. So the difference, not only is it that, the mechanical difference because of the sheer weight of a desktop hard drive, and then, the difference between that and an SSD drive, which is a lot lighter. It's not made of half a ton of metal. You can fit more of these SSDs into a computer case. So what's going to happen in the future is your traditional computer case, whether it be a tower, MIDI tower, or whatever, they're going to change in their size and shape, maybe even in the philosophy of how they operate and use the things. So the future is coming. Now, there are even faster technology drives than the regular SSDs. However, they are too expensive at the moment, unless you're like a high-end user who's demanding the absolute best. But these SSDs are a wonderful bridge between performance and price and new technology. But this is the old technology. This is what we're looking at right now. So we're into the Windows desktop, but we're not really able to do anything just yet because it still needs to do a few things to get working. Okay. So can you remember when we switched it on? Because it was a long time ago. That's just one of our little background processes there. It's still creaking and groaning. So this is what you'll have to put up with. And also, if you can think about it, that's going to happen to any PC with a Platter drive. Now, this is the same PC with this. This is an SSD drive, okay? And it's just weighs nearly like nothing. So we've just switched the same PC on. Okay, here we go. And it's detecting the SSD drive. It'll pause for a moment when it detects it because it's a new technology. And then it starts the process, and here we are on to the Windows 10 intro. So it's saying welcome, and just watch. There we go. Now we are there now. We are able to rock and roll. I can move, I can launch apps. So I'll just open Word, okay? Now remember, this is a really old PC. It's just started, bang, okay? Look, new document, not a problem, okay? So we'll just open, and this is 2016's version of Office, the latest one, okay? So if of any of them, it would have the hardest drain on a computer's resources. So I mean, I think this is pretty impressive considering that this PC was on its last legs. Not a problem. Look, publisher, it's grand. It's just, this is the future, folks. And we can have a look at your PCs, bring them in. Well done.